Hi, and welcome to Community Hotline. Our show this week is a special Pulse version of Community Hotline, where Taj Middleton and I talk about the amazing events, programs, people, and opportunities available here at MetroEast. We'll talk about what's new here, and then Taj will walk you through our new online newsletter. Then you'll get a chance to meet our new executive assistant, Atsidi Sanchez. She's the first smile you'll encounter upon entering our facility. And finally, you'll hear from some family members of technical specialist Mike Canty. Most of you know Mike as a long-haired guy in the equipment room. His family knows him for the patient guidance he gives nieces and nephews as they're learning the ins and outs of movie making. Just wait till you see some of the footage from their zombie movie. And it's all here on Community Hotline, so don't go away. And welcome to Community Hotline. I'm Monica Weitzel, and we're here with the Pulse version of Community Hotline. It's our special quarterly edition where we talk about all things MetroEast. And with me is my lovely co-host, Taj Middleton.
Hello, Monica. Always love coming back on to the Pulse here.
You just bring a little energy, don't you, Taj?
No, I'm just loud.
Oh.
To talk about all the great stuff we have going on here at MetroEast.
Yeah, and you and I have been working on a lot of partnership stuff lately. That's been pretty cool.
We've been doing a lot of partnership stuff. We've got a big one right now with Oregon Humanities, the Conversation Project, and we're going to be talking about, it's a conversation facilitated by Todd Sloan, who's a professor, and he's going to be talking about technology and families in the digital age.
And how everything has changed so much.
Oh, everything has changed, you know, cell phones at the table sort of thing. But we're doing one conversation on March 3rd, and that's going to be...
high school girls.
That's going to be high school. Yeah, high school age young people.
And that's already filled and...
Absolutely,
go, right? Yeah.
Filled and good to go. And then we have our Spanish version that is actually going to be on March 10th. And that is not filled. So if you are a Spanish speaker or you know Spanish speakers who would be interested in taking part of this conversation, then please. It's free.
Down.
And we're going to have dinner and childcare. So
can't beat that.
No, you can't.
Well, that'll be fun. That'll be really fun.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So another thing that we've been working on a lot is basketball, because it's basketball season.
It is basketball.
And before we get any further, I have to say a shout out to the Oregon Ducks. Hey, they won the national, or they didn't win. They won the Rose Bowl, and then they went on to the national championships. And they didn't win it, but they made Oregon proud. So I'm proudly wearing my O.
Yes, yes.
So congratulations to them.
Yes, 5 years of basketball.
Can you believe we've been doing basketball that long?
I cannot. Matter of fact, I had to ask you, are you sure? 5 years of basketball, and Keith he puts everything into this production. I mean, heart and soul. They pack up the whole studio and cart it off to Reynolds High School and Centennial.
And Barlow. It's all the Mount Hood Conference, and they have like 6 cameras I think they take out.
Yes.
It's a volunteer and staff production, and they still have a room for a couple people to come out there. I mean, they have color commentary. They've got, I mean, they do everything. It's very professional.
Absolutely. So, no, it's great. And it's all, there are staff that work on it, but the majority of the crew is volunteer. And they are people that just love basketball. Love basketball. And it's a really great professional production.
I think so too. And we actually have a roll-in.
Oh, good.
The basketball. And Keith gave me some little pointers here. So there are going to be 2 dunks. In the first 4 years they captured 2 dunks on camera. This year they already have 6 in one night. So the player doing most of the dunking is Drew Eubanks from Reynolds. He's 6'10" senior, looking to go to Oregon State. And then watch for that. And then also Sierra Walker. They have girls and the boys. Sierra Walker has a spectacular finish at the end here that you don't want to miss. So I think we should take a look at that.
Great.
The big man on the break. Oh, my! Hammer time! My, oh my! That's how you answer. Reynolds goes back inside again. Bang! The big man, Eubanks, with the delivery. You just try to keep yourself out of the picture so you don't get posterized. Nice rebound, and off and running with the lob dunk. Oh my!
May not have been a good shot with just a 6-point lead.
That's right. There's a lob pass, and that was out of bounds play. Sweet, sweet lob pass. It's gonna have to be a quick hitter. 1 second to go with the shot. And I don't know, JR. I can't believe this one.
Oh my!
We're waiting for the official. We're waiting for the officials to make a signal here.
Oh my! I think Sierra Walker just solidified something in college at the next level.
I'll tell you one thing. If they're going to watch the replay of this one, Oregon City able to hit the final shot. Sierra Walker able to deliver, and with a dagger 3 right in the heart, JR. She pulls out the win for Oregon City. What a game, man. What a game.
Oh, that was pretty exciting.
That was really exciting. And the color commentary, that's Jerry, one of our volunteers here.
Peterson,
And he is just, that commentary is great. But the graphics and everything on those productions look so, so great.
And he's right. They're going to replay that a few times. And that
They
coach
are.
is going to watch himself falling down because he was so excited.
They were so excited. But in addition to basketball, we've got youth things going on in the youth media world here at MetroEast.
All
We've
the
got
time.
POW Fest
Tell me
camp
about the
going
POW
on right
Fest.
now.
What's that about?
POW Fest is it's a part of the Get Real program, and we partnered with POW Girls 2015, and you know there's the big
So like women filmmakers.
Women and Filmmakers, film festival that's happening in March, and we're doing a filmmaking workshop for girls 15 to 18. And it's going to be 4 days. So they had their first Friday here last week.
Yeah, so they've already begun this.
They've already begun, exactly. And so over the course of 4 days, the young women are going to be developing film, their own films, and editing them into 1 to 3 minute films that will actually screen at POW Fest in March.
That's cool. That's a big time.
There's 14 young ladies, and they come from high schools all over
Yeah, they're like from
Oregon.
I heard there's one from like down in, I don't know, was it Sherwood or someplace? And from over in Lincoln High School in Southwest. I mean, and over in this area too.
Yeah.
They come a long way for it. That's pretty cool.
And we have photos. We have photos from POW Girls 2015 camp.
Can we take a look at those
I
now?
think we are going to take a look
Let's
at
take a
those
look.
now.
Okay, that's here in our studio, and that's at the front desk,
Yep,
actually.
that's at the front desk. It looks like they might be doing some trying to set their shots up there. I think that's a camera phone. There's some more girls there.
Probably hearing about how their whole day is going to go here.
And the one in the aqua shirt, those are so the facilitators are actually women that are producing documentaries and directing documentaries. One of the facilitators, I overheard her speaking about her being a producer here in Portland for a number of years. So these young women are getting firsthand knowledge from women that are actually in the field and
That's a great opportunity.
making it happen. It's a great opportunity, and there's some amazing things that just come through the Get Well program. This reminds me kind of the music video camp that they did
last year.
Exactly.
Last
It was
last
over the
summer?
summer. Yeah, it was last summer, and these young women are just getting access to not only these great resources and equipment, but they're also hearing from industry leading women here from Portland.
That's great. And
And
you know what?
that's a great
I
thing.
just have to put a little teaser out there. A little later in the show, we're going to be talking with some women producers who are like 10 years old, 11 years old. They're doing stuff
yes,
here.
I
So
saw
you gotta
them in the
stay-
lobby.
Yeah, stay tuned for that.
You know what, Monica?
Yes, Taj.
We have a web presence.
Us?
We do have a web presence. Yes, we do. We are on YouTube. We are on Facebook. And matter of fact, I just was talking to Etsy at the front desk, and I'm like, hey, we've got to encourage people to check in because I see some folks checking in when they're here shooting their shows. But yeah, we are on Facebook and Twitter, and we've got a blog. And we've got a YouTube, and we've got our MetroEast.peg.tv, which is like our on-demand.
Yeah. Anything that's produced here
yes,
is going to be on that.
will go up on the on-demand channel, and I have to let you in on a secret, and I don't want to get in trouble for this.
Yeah, spill it.
But somebody who does IT here showed me the first community hotline that taped today, streaming live on his cell phone.
Really?
You didn't even know it.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
So at some point, some live streaming is going to happen here at MetroEast,
Very
and
cool.
that is
Very
going
cool.
to be the bomb. That's going to be awesome. That's exciting. Can't
That
wait.
is very exciting. Cool.
So I also, like I said, we've got a whole online presence happening for us, and I wanted to share with everybody our e-newsletter.
Right, because we just revamped it. You've
Yes.
been very involved in revamping it and making it all.
Yes, and we've got Sarah who does staff producing, but she's kind of in the role of a designer now. Not kind of, but she is a designer.
She is on maternity
and
leave, so.
that's
I mean, she can
right.
do that
She
from
just
home.
had a new little bundle, but she has been helping to redesign our online presence and some of our branding, and we worked on this newsletter, and the newsletter is gorgeous.
It looks great.
So I would love to take all of our viewers through the newsletter.
Well, I'm going to just sit back and let you do that.
All right. So I think, well, no, I don't think, but Seth is going to work with me here. There we are. And I'm going to take the viewers through this newsletter really quickly. So this is our newsletter from December, and I just want to show you that some of that new branding that I was talking about at the top, our triptychs there. Gather, learn, create, that is who we are here at MetroEast.
Yep, that's us.
And if you go down there, you see our little social media buttons.
Okay.
There he is, Seth's beautiful fingers. Click on that Facebook, and all of the links are active. So you click on those little buttons, boom, and it takes you right there to Facebook.
yeah.
The same thing, and
There's Seth.
there's Seth. And the
Nice.
same thing goes with our YouTube channel, our blog, our website. Everything is linked directly from that newsletter. You get a nice little greeting from Wa
I know, with your picture.
with my picture, plus my hair. I had hair then. And then off to the right of that, if you are looking for our latest workshop schedule, first of all, you can find it on the internet.
Okay.
All right, you can find it on our website. But Seth, why don't you go on and click on that workshop schedule link there? Oh, okay. All right. And we're loading. And this is important for folks to know. So volunteers that want to go on and check out our workshop schedule, they can go right to our website, MetroEast.org, or they can find it through our newsletter as well. So that's something that I really, really wanted to highlight. I know I'm running out of time here real quick. But you can find other information too. Scroll down to the bottom of the newsletter, and you can, we're going to keep going past that, Seth, because I'm running out of time. That will take you straight to our blog. Keep going. And right there, that little box right there in our newsletter, that'll tell you about facility closures and weather closures and what have you. It's a really great thing. So
There's a lot of good stuff on there.
there's a lot of good stuff on our blog, and there you can
on our
learn about,
website,
on our
and- yeah.
website, there you can learn about all of our events happening at the station, upcoming events, volunteer dinners. There's a lot of tech news. Our staff are really knowledgeable in all of the latest video technology, and a lot of
Gadgetry.
times, yes, they blog about it, and
Yeah.
those blogs end up in our newsletter. So if you're interested in just learning about all the tech
they just
stuff
link to
happening,
'em, right?
Yeah. So you get the newsletter, and it links back to our blog, and you can get all that information. And I not only blew all the speakers in your ears out, but I think I said everything I wanted to say.
Okay, one thing. How do you get the newsletter if you've never been here?
Thanks for asking. So if you've never been here before, we're working out a way to subscribe directly from our website, but you can always call us here at MetroEast. You can get in touch with myself or Etsy at the front desk, and we'd be more than happy to put you on the subscribe list.
Love it, love it. Thank
Yeah.
you, thank you. And thank you, Seth, for helping out there.
Thank you, Seth.
We're going to take a little break here, but we're going to come back with Atsidi, who said is from our front desk. She's our newest employee, and she's going to be talking to us about herself and about our Spanish language outreach, which is a really big deal here.
Yes.
But while we're changing up and getting her out here, we have some behind-the-scenes footage from our holiday showcase program that we taped in November, but it aired all through the month of December.
That was
really,
a lot
really
of fun.
A lot of work. A lot of work, but a lot of fun.
A lot of work, but a lot of fun.
Yes. So, and Atsidi, it was one of her first days on the job in that. So you'll see her.
It's the best time to throw you in.
Yeah, it was great.
When it's really
so
busy.
Let's take a look at that and we'll be back with her.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Taj.
Monica.
It was a pleasure.
Well, I love the holiday showcase.
I sincerely treasure coming, the memories I've had with students here.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. It's a nice way to start the season. It puts you in the spirit.
It's really just about the community and having fun with people you know.
If you want a little behind the scenes peek, come along with me. We can take a look and see what's going on. Here we are at Studio B. This is where we have nonprofits come in and do their greetings to the community.
And Monica and I have worked really hard to get all their scripts in, and we enter them into the prompter.
I have the script, so we type in the script, and once it's in there, then this is what people are seeing right on the teleprompter.
The camera is directly through there.
You know, just trying to get them to relax and deliver the message in a good, clear, concise way.
Felices fiestas de parte de sus amigos del programa Latino Connection.
We tried to practice a lot before.
Coming to MetroEast is always so fun.
And it's a big opportunity for me to be on the TV.
It helps us reach a larger part of our community.
So many of our volunteers, our supporters, have called me or tweeted me or texted me saying, I just saw you guys on TV.
Well, we're taking the best take that the person recorded, adding in a graphic at the bottom of the screen to identify the organization.
Happy holidays!
Happy holidays! Please help all the hungry children in the world.
This December, we're hoping to get every animal a new home for the holidays.
So Seth, this is your first year here at MetroEast during our holiday showcase. What's your favorite part of it?
So far, it's been, I'm a big fan of chaos, and it feels like controlled chaos.
Can you hear that? We have Tabor Grass in the studio. They're a bluegrass band.
The thing I love about doing Holiday Showcase is that everybody gets together and works together.
Well, it's a lot of planning.
I'm just getting the tree set up.
I'm getting ready for Holiday Showcase. I'm setting up the microphone systems that we're going to be using.
We just got all fixed up for the holidays.
What's actually in the can, Tony?
Okay, this is instant decorative snow in a can.
Oh, let's get a little close up on that. Juicy.
Ready, one. And go to one. Nice. Ready, three. Take three. Nice. Ready, two.
I've never been on TV before.
Never been around this many cameras.
And it's so much fun to see how excited the children are about their claim to fame by being on cable television.
It is so awesome to see our kids. I mean, Timothy was just saying, wow, I got to be on TV. It's one of my life dreams to be on TV. To hear a kid say that means a lot.
The kids really enjoy being on film, and it gives them a chance to perform for the community.
He wishes for the new year.
Happiness.
Peace to all.
I just hope everyone is happy and content.
Happy holidays and Happy New Year.
Kwanzaa, Yedu, Iwe, and Harry to all of you.
I Hi, I hope you enjoyed watching what goes on behind the scenes here at MetroEast Community Media while we work on our holiday showcase production. We had a great time and we hope you did too. So watch us online or on our channels, and in the meantime, have a very happy holiday.
That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell ride.
Wow, how fun was that, huh? You like that with Taj ending it there?
Yeah,
So we
very
sent her
well
on her way, but she serenaded us on the way out. So, Cassidy Sanchez, welcome to
Thank you.
Community Hotline, the Pulse version. You have been here how long now at MetroEast?
About 3 months.
Yeah, so you're still the new kid on the block. But I'm really, really glad you're here. You actually took over my old job.
Yes.
And pretty much killed it. You know, you are doing a great job. Front desk, you're the executive assistant. And we really, when I moved on to a different position, we really wanted to find somebody who is a Spanish speaker. And that's been an immense help. And I want to talk about that a little bit more. But can you tell us a little bit about you first? Now, you're a Gresham, you grew up here?
Yeah, I actually live pretty close here.
You walk to work, don't you?
Well, I carpool.
Oh,
yeah.
you do? Okay.
My mom works like so close to MetroEast, so we carpool. And I went to Gresham High School and commuted via the MAX to PSU, Portland State.
Okay.
And then I graduated with a BA in communication in 2012.
Yeah, were you involved? I think I heard you were involved with their television there.
Yes, they have PSU TV, which is their television station, and there I did some production, but mostly reporting.
So you were in front of the camera and behind the camera?
Yeah, I was mainly in front of the camera, but now that I'm at MetroEast, I find myself behind the camera, and
we put you in front of the camera some
yeah,
too.
well now, but yeah, I've learned a lot. I didn't really know much behind the camera.
Good. So far it's been okay? People treat you okay?
No, it's been great. Everyone here, I'm sure that's why our volunteers keep coming back, because the staff is so friendly. The staff is so friendly, and it's just a healthy, fun environment to be in.
Good. I like that. Healthy and fun, all in the same time. That's a good deal. We do have a really friendly staff, and we love our volunteers. We love the people that come here. I mean, we couldn't do it without them. We've got volunteers running our cameras today and in the control room, so they're wonderful. So I mentioned that one of the reasons that we really, really wanted you in particular is because you are a Spanish speaker. You are very fluent in Spanish. And tell me how you learned your Spanish.
Well, I do. I am Hispanic, so obviously I hear it at home, and I did know how to speak, and I understood it, but I spoke it kind of choppy. I didn't quite know how to read or write it. So my parents sent me abroad for a year when I was younger to live with my grandparents in Mexico, and I went to school there, studied it, came back, and a couple years later went back for a second year.
Wow. So there's no better way, is there, than immersion?
No, because I mean, you have no choice. Literally no one around me spoke English, so there was Spanish or nothing.
Yeah.
So, but I think that's the way.
Sink or swim, huh?
Yeah, that's the way to do it. And especially going to school, you're taking all these courses and you're trying your best, to understand and keep up with everyone else.
Yeah. It can be hard, but it's
really fun,
worth it, isn't it?
it's nice to have friendships abroad and keep up with
to
people.
spend time with your grandparents too.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
That's really cool. Now, obviously, the demographic of Gresham has changed a lot. I mean, there's a huge Spanish-speaking population here, as well as a lot of others. I mean, there are so many languages spoken out here in East County that I can't even keep track of it. But we've done, MetroEast has made kind of a concerted effort to do some outreach to the Spanish-speaking community to welcome them into our facility. And so part of that was that we didn't have anybody who worked here who spoke Spanish.
Right.
So Seth, who was on the iPad with Taj there, he was our first Spanish-speaking staff member, and he used to be a Spanish teacher.
Right.
And so he's been a great help. And then you coming on board too, and then you're the face of MetroEast when people come in the door. I'm hoping that makes it a more welcoming environment to people to come in here and actually use our facilities. But you've been involved in the outreach we've done. What kinds of things are we working on?
Well, right now we're liaising with People, Places, Things. And
which is a nonprofit?
It's a nonprofit, and we work with Patrick, and he's been really good at guiding us in what direction to go, because we do have such a large Spanish-speaking population here in Gresham, and we're a public community television, so we want to cater to everyone in the community, not just English speakers. So we're taking that step to see what do we need to do in order to get that population into MetroEast. So he's been guiding us and helping us with ideas, and we've been meeting. And one thing that we did right away was our changing the signage around MetroEast. And so
a simple thing,
whenever you see signs, they're now bilingual. So it's little things like that that make that population feel more welcome. And
makes sense.
they're more likely to come in and get involved, which is what we want to do.
Right. I know we've done that. I know, I don't know, several months ago I did a tour for the Easter Seals Latino Connection program. Sheila Gibbons brought in some of her students, and they kind of inspired us to move a little faster on like our workshops. So I know that they're getting all the resource materials translated.
And you mentioned that Seth was also a Spanish speaker who got hired, and he was only hired about a few months before I was. So this is all, MetroEast hasn't become somewhat bilingual until recently. And something that he's been working on really hard is translating all of our workshops into Spanish. That way we're able to not just welcome Spanish-speaking people, but also offer them workshops, because we can't ask them to come, and if they have difficulty understanding the workshops,
it either slows down the whole group, or they feel uncomfortable because
they won't come back. So what we want them to do is come here, take the workshops in Spanish, and get involved. And something that we're also working towards is having more Spanish content here at MetroEast. Right now we have Comunidad,
which is the Spanish language version of
this show. So we're working to get more Spanish-speaking content, and how great would it be to have Spanish speakers working that on the cameras.
And we have some. We have El Programa is one of our shows, and we have. There's a few. We have some Spanish-speaking producers, but even they, in talking with them, some of them say, they can speak good English, but it's easier sometimes to learn, to go to a workshop in your native language. It just kind of makes sense. So I'm hoping that will make a difference. What other kinds of things are we doing? Are there other things?
Yeah, we're also, you mentioned Easter Seals, Latino Connection. We're really working hard to pursue more partnerships with Latino nonprofits. And that's something we do on Comunidad. But aside from that, we really want to get involved, whether they are producing anything that we can show at MetroEast, or just attending their events and getting to know the community.
Yeah, and that's a really good point out today, because it's not just that we want you to come in and pay to use our facilities, which happen to be really, really inexpensive, but we're trying to form partnerships with people in the community, and that's one of the things that Taj and I work on a lot. And we have services that we can offer. We're able to promote your nonprofit if you have a nonprofit, and we're able to get the word out about what you're doing, and whether it's if it's in Spanish, great. I have you to help. And stuff. So that's a huge benefit. So if people are, in the community and they know of an organization or somebody that just wants to get involved in media,
they can definitely contact us. If there's anyone watching that knows of a Spanish-speaking or Latino nonprofit, we're very interested in having them on our show.
That would be great. So, what do you see? What kinds of changes do you see us making here? We're going to do this. Is this something you think you want to keep doing? Like, will you be here for a while?
Absolutely. No. Yes.
Is this this job is a kind of a change for you from your last position, right?
Yes. Well, before I was the head secretary at an elementary school in Rockwood, and now I do similar secretarial jobs, but what I really love is that I have the opportunity to get involved. Just before this show, I was doing camera work. And I'm able to take all the workshops, and I feel like I'm included in everything.
Good.
Yeah.
You should be.
It's more than just front desk work. I'm able to learn everything and I mean, this is the best experience here.
Good,
yeah.
good. I think that's what I liked about that job. There were so many different things you could do. You weren't just tied to one thing all the time.
And they really listen to you and say, hey, what exactly are you interested in? And they take what you say into consideration and get you the skills to be able to do that.
Yeah.
You know?
Good, good. So you're going to come take over this job in a little bit?
Maybe.
You be my backup.
Yeah.
You be my backup. Okay, so before I let you go, tell me what else we should know about Atsidi Sanchez. Any deep, dark secrets you want to share?
Are we live?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
No, I'm just really excited to be a part of MetroEast, and I'm excited where we're going, especially, you know, with Seth and I being here, being able to connect with the Spanish-speaking community, and I feel like we've already gotten such a huge leap in the short amount of time.
I know, it's been really fast.
It really
I'm
is.
impressed.
Within the last couple months, we've been able to do so much, and so I think 2015 is the year where we're just going to make some great changes. Yeah.
Good, good. It's our 30th year. It's time.
It is.
It's time.
It is.
It's time. Thanks so much, Atsidi.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, and I'm really, really happy to have you here.
Thank
at
you.
MetroEast.
Thank you so much, Monica.
And we're going to take a little break here, but we're going to be seeing a scene from a zombie movie. And this is the first clip, and it's going to be Mike Canty, who works in our equipment room. It's his family, his nieces and nephews who are working on this, and it's pretty amazing. The girls are the producers. They do everything. So we're going to take a look at this movie that's being made here at MetroEast, and then and out in the field, and then we'll be right back with talking with some of the stars and actors and producers of that show. Okay, we'll be right back.
Go, Louie! It's taking so long with the door. I'm doing the best I can. You better hurry up or else we're all gonna be zombies.
And we're back. That was quite a scene there, kind of scary. So now I have with me Sebastian Canty and Faith Canty, correct? I wasn't sure which one was which, but I think I got it right. So you guys are part of the Crazy Kids Films group. You're actually producing this show.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing. So Faith, tell me if you can about how did this get started?
My Uncle Mike decided that, we wanted to do a movie because we were trying to do one at home. My Uncle Mike asked us if we wanted to do one during the summertime. And we had a meeting at Safeway, we went to the tables there and we talked about which movie we wanted to do, and we decided that we wanted to do a zombie movie.
So were you trying, at first, were you thinking about just doing them like on a phone? Like doing
Like on like a little camera.
Yeah, okay. But he said, did he tell you what? We have better stuff you can
Yeah.
use? So you were at Safeway sitting around talking. You decided you wanted to do a zombie movie.
Yeah.
Why zombies?
Because we thought it would be the funnest movie to do, like because we were gonna do a ghost movie, but we decided that zombies would be a little bit more fun. So
Cool. And zombies are pretty popular now. There's a lot of people interested in zombies and stuff. So how do you go forward from that? I mean, okay, you decide to make a movie. What was the next step? What about you, Sebastian? Do you remember what you did next?
Well, we started
Go ahead.
We started practicing with the makeup, and like we started practicing with the lines, trying to get the lines down.
So you do all your own makeup?
Yeah.
Who does that? Who's in charge of that?
I do.
That's you. Oh, because that's some great makeup. Did you know how to do that before?
No.
So who taught you how to do that?
My Uncle Mike.
So that's how he does his makeup then. That's some very realistic looking makeup. Did that take a long time to learn how to do that?
Yeah, it took like 4 hours to do like everybody there, and I also had some assistants to help me.
Oh, like look at this picture here. Now,
Yeah.
did you do that makeup?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That is very cool.
Yeah.
That's something you could probably, use later on. You could be a makeup artist for, movies. Oh, my goodness.
And that my aunt did for my cousin Haley.
Wow. I can see why you think zombie movies would be kind of fun. Okay, so you learn the makeup and then you learn the lines. You have quite a few lines in it, don't you, Sebastian? So how do you do at learning the lines?
Not that well.
Not that well. Is it hard?
Yeah,
Would you say that's the hardest part of being an actor?
probably.
Yeah. Tell me about your character. Your character's name is Zach. Is that right? So how did you guys come up with your characters? Did you decide that yourself, or did somebody else make those decisions?
I figured because we were asking what you wanted to be, and I said that I want to be a cop.
Oh, so you're a cop in the movie. Okay, so Zach is a cop. And then do you have to figure out what he's like? I mean, do you figure out his personality and stuff, or what he wears, or what do you have to figure out for that? Like what he wears. Who decides what he's going to wear? What a cop outfit is?
He wanted to be an undercover cop, so.
I wore a red tuxedo with a tie.
Oh, you did?
And then skinny jeans.
Oh, well, of course. They're very fashionable too. How about you? Now, you're acting in the movie?
Yeah, I'm KJ. I'm like a beautician. I work at a hair salon.
Okay.
So I'm like a girly girl, and like I can't like during the zombie apocalypse, I have to have my nails perfect.
So you really did think about the
Yeah.
characters. So you did the makeup.
Yeah.
You do your own lines, obviously. Who wrote the script for this, or how did the whole story come about?
Well, my Uncle Mike wrote the script, and then we decided to change a couple things ourselves. Like,
Well, where did the story come from? Who came up with the idea of the story? Do you
I'm
remember?
not sure. I don't know.
Because it seems to me that he was telling me that you guys came up with a lot of the story, the ideas, and then he actually just wrote the script for you. But that you, as the producers, make changes as you see them fit, right? If you see something that needs to be changed, you just do it.
Yeah.
Like what kinds of stuff have you changed? Do you remember?
Like some of the lines, like Sebastian, when we were doing the filming, like right in the middle of like when we were talking, we kind of changed the lines up. Like we said, I don't know, like
I got my words
like
wrong.
like skip a word,
Uh-huh.
but it would still make sense.
Okay, so just something that flowed better or just kind of sounded better.
Because sometimes I messed up.
Like it's like
Really, you're not perfect?
No.
Okay.
No one's perfect.
No, oh, thank you. Now I don't feel so bad. The zombie scene had a bunch of kids in it, right?
Yeah.
How many kids were there? Because it was more than just your family.
I don't know.
I would say at least
lot.
20.
Really?
A lot.
30.
Where do these
Maybe
kids come
20.
from?
Our cousins, our friends, our softball, our whole pretty much a bunch of our softball.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How fun for them when they get to see
Yeah.
this on TV. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So my understanding is that after this is done, and you're pretty close to being done, is that
Yeah.
right?
We just gotta do a couple more things, and then we get to do the thing where we rip out all the clothes and put blood all over them and stuff.
That's the part you're looking
Yeah.
forward to, right?
That's probably gonna be the funnest part.
So then after that, I understand there's going to probably be a premiere.
Yeah.
And maybe here at MetroEast.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not
That'd
sure.
be cool, huh?
Yeah.
We'll have to roll out the red carpet for you guys.
Yeah.
That'll be really exciting. So what about your friends? Have you told them about this?
Yeah, I
Maybe
told
the ones that aren't on the softball team?
Yeah.
Or?
My friends at school, they don't believe me.
Really? They think you're telling a story?
My friend Levi, we were at the store, and we were in the car with my mom and my friend Pedro and Levi. They were walking down the sidewalk, and my mom was like, "Hey, do you guys want to be in our movie?" And they're like, "No way!" like I thought you were lying about this. And I was
Really?
like, no, I'm not lying.
That's a pretty exciting thing. I don't think most kids have that opportunity, do they?
Yeah.
I mean, how many kids do you know that have ever been in a movie or produced your own movie? I mean, it's not like you're just acting in it. You're doing everything.
Yeah.
What kinds of stuff do you think you've learned from it? Do you know? I mean, you learned how to do makeup, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like you have to spend like a lot of hours working
Yeah.
on this. You have to have some discipline. You know what I mean? You have to like make yourself do it when, like when you were doing the outdoor scenes. I mean, was it always perfect
I
weather?
learned how to stop goofing around.
It
Good for
was
you.
always cold outside, and we were all freezing. So when we were out, like when we were zombies, like I had to dress up as a zombie. So whenever I dressed up as a zombie, I put a big heavy jacket on because it was really cold outside, and then I had a really thin shirt.
So you kind of learn what you need to do to keep
I had to
comfortable.
go home once because it was too cold.
Yeah, it was really cold.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's hard sometimes. You got to work within that, but that's how you learn to be flexible. And learn
Yeah.
how to. It's like, okay, that didn't work. Maybe this will work.
Yeah, so that's why we started coming here, because it was too cold outside.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we have this big studio space. I know I came in here that one day that you guys were here, and you had driven a car in.
Yeah.
You got driven a car right into the studio.
We
here.
had to push it in, and like my brother got in the car, put the keys in, and we all pushed it in.
Wow. Did you know it was going to be as much work as it is to make a movie?
No, I thought it would be easier.
So does it make you appreciate watching movies on TV a little bit more? Do you
Yeah.
think about that? You think about that when you watch
Yeah.
TV shows and stuff? Yeah. Yeah, it's a whole, all of a sudden you go, oh, I know how they did that, or you have a better idea.
My sister said since we have green screen, she can spot out like the tiniest little things like green screen. She can point out where there's green screen because now she knows that we used green screen.
So she knows, so that background wasn't really there.
Yeah.
It was put in later. So cool. I think you guys have learned a lot of really cool stuff. So, and I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the movie. And we'll make sure we put it on Facebook and everywhere
Okay.
else. So good. Well, Faith, Sebastian, it was lovely to talk to you. We're going to take a little break, and while we do, we're going to show some more of the zombie movie. And what's the name of the movie?
Strong, Smart, or Lucky.
Strong, Smart, or Lucky. Which one are you? Strong and smart and lucky.
I'm all of them.
Okay, good. Good answer. And then we'll be right back with a couple of your sisters.
Okay.
Okay, well, go see that movie now and stick around. We'll be right back.
Okay.
What's wrong with her?
How should I know? I'm a real estate agent, not a doctor.
Looks like it could be food poisoning, not being able to keep down food.
Yeah, that's it. She can't keep down all that good food we have not been eating. No one's saying anything about the elephant in the room.
We don't know that.
Of course we don't know. Someone has to say it. She might be infected.
So what's your answer?
A bullet to the brain pan.
Are you nuts? She's alive.
For now.
You're sick, man. Deeply.
I'm just trying to keep it real.
You can't kill her.
She's already dying. Look at her.
You're not gonna kill her.
She's a danger to us all. Wonder Woman, you know I'm right. Yeah, you might be right. See? But we don't know for sure. I say we wait. I say a bullet.
I say wait.
If anyone tries to hurt her, I would have to kill him.
If she dies and eats you guys, don't expect me to save your sorry asses. Like I said, he might be right. We need to have someone watching her at all times just in case.
Well, I have to admit this movie is coming along quite nicely, and it's kind of scary too. Does it scare you when you're making it?
Yeah.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so we have Skylar and Lorena Canty. It's nice to have you both on here. So this is a whole family affair, isn't it? How many family members are involved in this?
Mainly all of them.
Really? Really? That's a whole family thing. So like at Christmas time, you guys all sit around and watch your watch your movies from now on.
Yeah,
Huh?
because our uncle, he like gets part of them ready, and we get to watch them how far
Oh,
it's
that's
gone.
cool. That's great. Oh, so you get to see the the outtakes and what do they call them, rushes, or where they look through them and see how we've done so far. When you're looking at what you've done already, do you see things that you want to change or that you wish you'd done differently?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like mess ups and stuff.
Yeah. So what has been the most fun part for you?
Probably going in the studio.
Yeah. In here. This is the same studio.
We got to bring in the car and stuff, and it was really fun. We
Yeah.
had to push it in.
That's so crazy. I know. I came in here. I was like, oh my gosh, there's a car in here. It looks different today, though, doesn't it?
A lot.
Yeah. So one of those things about MetroEast is you can, this studio, you can do pretty much anything you want with it and bring anything you want. If there were some other kids that were asking, about your experience doing this, would you encourage them to do something like this? Do you think it's something other kids should try to do?
Yeah, because it's really fun and it's a good experience.
Yeah, yeah. It's and it's an experience most kids don't get, I think. That's pretty cool. So the zombie movie, that's obviously it's almost done. I mean, you're pretty close to being done. What are you gonna do after that? Are you guys gonna take a break and not ever do one again, or do you think you'll keep?
We've already planned a whole another one. We're doing a ghost story.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, and we've got a notebook and we're starting to write down with our friends. And we're taking some of the best actors, like the people that done the best in our family and friends, and we're gonna take them and put it in it.
And make them the lead characters in it.
Yeah.
So you actually do produce this movie. You're actual producers. What does it mean to be a producer?
Well, my job as a producer was probably to set up lights every time we did it.
Oh. And the lights are important, aren't they? Why are they important for a shot?
Because if you don't have certain light, then it's kind of hard to see them. And if you can't see them, then it's kind of hard to see what's happening.
Right, right. And it kind of sets a mood too, doesn't it? I mean, if
it's scary, you can make it darker.
Yeah.
And if it's happy, you can make it lighter.
Do you have any music going in this movie? Is there music?
Yeah, scary,
for
when the zombies come up.
Yeah, that's one of the things when you're watching a TV show or something, you can tell sometimes by the music that it's going to be something scary is going to happen. Yeah. What was the hardest thing for you?
Probably learning lines, because when we would be in a scene, our Uncle Mike would ask us, do you have your lines? And some people was like, oh, no, we forgot. And then we would waste a half hour trying to
to learn
practice
the
them.
lines, yeah.
And so then we wouldn't really get a lot of stuff done that day.
So how do you do this when you're going to school, right? You're in school and you're doing this and you probably have other things that you do in your life. How do you balance all that? How do you schedule?
Well, it depends on when our Uncle Mike's working. Sometimes he has to take days off, and when we get a shooting day, we have to take it seriously because.
And I get home later, so we have to plan it. And sometimes we have to do weekends, but then our friends that are in it, they have to do basketball and stuff, so we have to rearrange it.
So that'd be hard to get everybody together at the same time, I imagine.
And one time we had to take our friend Dustin home way early, and it messed us all up.
So we had to rush all his parts done.
Wow. It's funny, it doesn't work in the order that you see it, is it?
No.
I mean, does that seem weird to you when you?
Yeah, I thought it would be, but
You thought
that's
you just
how I've been doing
this
it.
is the start of the story, and then the next part, and then the end.
Yeah, but it's all mixed up. We started at the very end, and then went through the middle and stuff.
Wow. And I asked this of Sebastian and Faith too. Does it change the way you think about TV when you watch them or movies?
A lot. I think it's takes a lot of hard work, and I think for TV shows, how do they do it so fast?
I know some of them they really crank them out fast, and it's amazing how quickly they get it done. So, do you think this is something you might use? Some of the things you learned in the future. So, what are some of the things that you do in the movie? I mean, you're acting.
No, I don't act. I help my uncle.
Okay. So what's your title? I mean, you're a producer and director?
Yeah, and a director, yeah.
Okay, okay.
I tell my Uncle Mike what I want and what places do I want the cameras and stuff.
So you guys are really doing everything. And don't you like being able to tell Uncle Mike what to do?
And I also got to film a little bit.
You got what?
I got to film a little bit.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
How do you like doing that?
It's a little scary.
Is it?
But I could probably get the hang of it.
You know, once you guys have this down, you can come here anytime. These guys running the camera for me today, they're volunteers here. You would be wonderful. I'd love to have you in here. You could tape this show. You could do just about anything you want. So I understand you got the ghost stories coming up, and hopefully we'll have a premiere here, and everybody that wants to come see it can do that. I was talking with your siblings about the reactions of other people, and obviously you're going to want to invite some of those people to come to the premiere when you have it, but people didn't really believe you were really doing it, did they?
Not at all.
How do you convince them that you are making a movie?
I told them that I was going on TV today and stuff. Yeah. And they're like, yeah, right. And I told them, and they're like, no.
My sister told like a whole bunch of her friends, and then like I come and tell her like, oh, I thought your sister was just joking.
Really? So you, at least you have each other to back it up, you know?
So like she tells her friends, and they don't believe them. So I say, yeah, we are doing one.
Wow. Okay, now look at this. Here's a picture from the studio, which is a different angle than most people see. So what do you call that behind you?
The green screen.
Right, the green screen. And so tell me what's going on in this picture.
So like in this scene that we're doing, so we're like just walking, like we're trying to like get across just to get some extra footage so we can use it. And as you can see, like we couldn't get like one person in our movie. His name's Max, so I had to dress up in his costume and like put like his costume on. So I'm trying. So it's kind of hard because they're trying to avoid my face.
Right.
So like it doesn't look.
So you have to have a little more clever.
We have to like
techniques.
Put her to the side a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
And that probably happens all the time in shows, or like something happens, somebody can't be there to finish a movie or something. There's Sebastian in the car that was in here. And what's he doing besides being silly?
We're like getting ready for the cartoon. And I think our uncle's like in the other room trying to get lights on because it's kind of hard because there's a whole bunch of glares on and stuff like that.
Here's you guys. That is too fun. Oh my gosh, so tell me about that picture.
That was at our house when we put up the green screen, and we were taking
pictures
because everybody that's in it, we have to take a picture of them.
So they get a poster?
Yeah, they get a poster.
Oh, how nice. Well, that'll be fun. So we're going to put the posters
and they're just kind of like messing around and stuff.
Yeah, we were messing around and stuff, having fun.
That was great. So you'd do it again, huh? You're going to do it for the ghost story?
Definitely.
So what's the very best thing about this? Is it telling people about it? Is it just doing it? Is it
just doing it? It's really fun.
Yeah.
Thinking it out, planning stuff.
It's a lot of work.
Actually filming and doing it, it's fun.
I can't wait to see it. So the ghost story that you're going to do, when do you plan on doing that? Are you going to give yourselves a break?
No.
Well, we have to plan it out and stuff, so that's going to take a little bit. And we disagree, and we have to find names and stuff.
Like
and
we
figure out the characters.
Written it, and then like we forgot to add a couple people, so
now we have to restart.
Oh yeah. So you can go back and revise, can't you? Yeah. So tell us a little bit about the zombie movie. I mean, we saw some scenes there, but can you just without giving away the ending or anything and telling us too much, can you tell us a little bit about the story?
Well, it's about how this like gang that like are survivors, and they're trying to get in a house, and then this like person comes and like helps them get into the house, and then they're trying to ask her for advice on how to survive, and so then on and on.
And it goes on from there.
They like become a group, and then they slowly die off.
Am I going to cry when I watch this? Or am I going to be scared?
My mom said that as she was reading it, even though we're acting, she said it's actually kind of sad, like when we die off.
Well, it's her babies. Come on, of course, I can understand that. Yeah, I can understand that. So when you have the premiere, wear your formal gowns to the, like you're at the Academy Awards or something. You dress up? Yeah. So how did you decide who does what job? Because you have directors, you have producers, makeup artists.
We chose Skylar to be the director because she's one of the oldest, and she's also been the one with the camera all the time.
He got me a camera because I've been taking really good pictures, and I found out there was a video.
He upgrades our cameras.
So I got a video. I started making videos, and I showed him
to him, and he liked them.
So that's
I
what
saw
gave
them
him
too.
the idea to make it.
Your Uncle Mike shows me some of your pictures. He says, check this out. He's kind of proud of you guys. He's been a pretty big help, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're pretty lucky. So you have the camera, you've been taking regular pictures, and then you now have a video camera. So do you even use that video camera now for this?
Oh,
sometimes.
Sometimes for like behind the scenes pictures. That's where the
Okay.
pictures
Yeah,
are
so we
coming
used
from.
a lot of behind
And
the
we took
scenes.
videos and stuff.
Cool. So you've filmed this here at MetroEast, and then where else? Where's the other set? that you
Another
use?
set was at our house or at the school Linwood. No, not Linwood.
Seth
Llewellyn.
Llewellyn.
And there's like
I
a
used to
little
live by
like woodsy part.
And
I know
there's
where it
like
is.
a little in there,
Yeah.
like in the bushes and stuff.
Yeah.
And we found some really cool places to like have the characters be like camping out.
Nice. This is great. That's great.
But this thing that wasn't really fun about it was that we were standing there in the freezing cold, and it was hard for people to stay in character because they're like cold. And I felt sorry for this person who's in it. His name is Dustin, and he was wearing shorts and a short sleeve shirt, and he was like shivering so bad, and it was like hard.
There's a lot of waiting around when you're doing
A
this.
lot.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that surprises a lot of people. You have no idea it takes so long.
Yeah, I
to
thought
do
it would
really
be a
short
couple
scenes.
months, but
Yeah.
it took a long time. Every scene took like an
Well,
hour.
we wanted
Wow.
it to be done by the end of the summer, but it took a while to like learn everything.
And we're still not done. We have a little bit more like
So
the
you have an
bloody
estimate of
scenes.
when it'll be finished? Kind of maybe?
Probably February, sometime around February.
Okay, springtime sometime?
Yeah.
Good, good. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. And the name of it again is?
Strong, Smart,
or Lucky.
Well, we also had another name for it, Deliver Us to Hell, but our Uncle Mike looked up on the computer, and there's another one.
Yeah, you have
name
to
for
really
it.
worry about
And
that
it
stuff
was
too, huh?
actually
We wanted
pretty
it to be our
decent,
own.
So we picked another name. So like we were thinking a name.
Because in the movie, there's a quote that says "Strong, Smart, or Lucky," and so I took that and made it into a name. Yeah.
That's good. And we're out of time. Thank you both very much. I can't wait to see the movie. I'll be here for the premiere. And good luck in your futures. I see a bright future ahead of you. Thanks for watching Community Hotline. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know I have, and we'll be here again next week. I'm Monica Weitzel. Good night.